Hello everybody, and welcome to my channel. I don't really upload a lot of things on YouTube. I mostly stream on Twitch, but since I just finished this game a couple of days ago, I want to go through a couple of things that I found out while playing Tyranny. I have to say that I found this game extremely easy. It's a nice game, don't get me wrong, but for some reason, after like the first 4 or 5 levels, it got extremely easy. Either I was overpowered or there's some issue with the game at this stage. That could be definitely true. But I just want to show you, if you want to see my party, if you want to have like a, I guess, easy experience, this is my setup. And first of all, I want to show you. Let me load a couple of I have a couple of saves for, I think this one could be good. This one was about like 12 hours into the game. This is when I realized that I was destroying literally every single thing, and I was like, okay, let me save this so I can show exactly how my party is made up, and the build, all those kind of things that you guys may want to know. So as you can see, first of all, I want to show you that the difficulty is set to hard. So it's not the latest one, the hardest one. The hardest one is this one. It's Path of the Damned, but it's supposed to be pretty hard, right? It's called hard for a reason. So my characters are all like between level 7 and 8. This is my party. I have my main character, which the main focus is actually dual wield with 2 weapons, and you can see here I'm actually injured right now, but you can understand I'm using light leather and 2 weapons. And if you go here, I focused everything first on the finesse. I'm up to 18 at this point of the game, and then quickness. This is why, and you will see why, on my talent tree I focused everything on agility. So you go up, you definitely want the mastery to level 3. This is the dual weapons mastery, and you want a couple of other things, like 100 fists. I think this is really helpful in combat. Body of blows, this is definitely very nice, because you have the double attack on your target. And slice. But yeah, I really focused only on agility. Now I'm not sure why I have 1 point in defense. I don't remember, but I believe I started with this one, or I made a mistake at the beginning. I really don't remember. But you really want to go straight if you want this build that, again, works really well. Trust me. Like at 1 point in the game, you just become like kind of indestructible. You just go and really beat every single thing. And yeah, you want to just, like my main character and your main character, if you want, you just focus on agility. The second character, and again, I just want to show you, just quick recap, finesse to the maximum, and then quickness, and then I go, I get some vitality. Yeah, the second character is Lantry. Now Lantry is my main healer, and he's very good at it. Now when you first get it, I believe like at the beginning it focuses more on the quill tree, which is ranged attacks, basically. I didn't like that, so I went straight on preservation. And of course, you want the mastery for that one as well. Gifted healer number 3. And you want a lot of things here. You'll see later in the second save. But basically, this tree is full and complete for him. And with him, I definitely focused on, you will see later again, but on resolve, on the spell strength, which you want that because it gives you like bonuses for your cures. And you also want vitality. At this point, I probably didn't start yet with vitality, but like once you get up to 14, 15, it's very hard to actually kill Lantry. I realize that, and it's pretty good because it's your main healer, and you get such a good variety of like skills that can help you in combat. So this is my second character that I picked. The third character, and really, she made the difference for my clan, for my party. Sorry, for my party. It's Sirin. Sirin is a sort of like I said Sirin, and my Siri, my iPhone actually turned on. Okay, she's a bard. She sings songs, and of course there's spells. And I really found her like extremely good. She was better than a EB. I call her like EB, which is like the mage of the party. She's better in the verse. These are other characters that you encounter during your journey, and she is the one who made my game so much easier. She's not as solid, let's say that, as Lantry, but man, she's good. So what do you want to do with her? And of course, like her main skill is performance here. You wanna go up with weights. You want the spell strength high, and then you want the vitality. So you are gonna see later when I upload the second save, which is one of the latest save I have of the game. I actually put the points for her and her tree. Now, again, this was my first game, so I didn't experiment that much, and I went straight with the war tree, all offensive spells. I guess that was a good thing because she does a lot of damage, and it's area damage, which helps a lot. So if you want to be sure that you're going to have like a very strong party, you can just do exactly what I did and just go straight for the war tree, and she's gonna be good. Now I'm probably gonna play this a second time, maybe going for the peace one and see how it works out, but for now this is my tree, the war tree. The last character in my party is the tank, is Barik. Now, the problem with Barik, as probably you already know, is that you don't really have a lot of like choice in what he wears. I found a lot of like cool armor for my tank, for Barik, but you can't change anything. At least I wasn't able to find any option to remove this armor. I'm not sure if there's some hidden thing that you can do. Maybe there is, but yeah. So this is the only limitation, but he's a pretty good tank. I really didn't like him at the beginning. First 4 or 5 levels, I was like, this guy is not a good tank. But it gets better, and in the end, he was really like a tough tank, very hard to take down. Of course, what you want to do here is try to, well, his main skill is of course parry and dodge, are the 2 skills you wanna do. So you wanna go with finesse, and I went with finesse pretty high. You will see later. I also put, I believe, some weights. I don't exactly remember. We'll see later. And then I went with might, and it worked out because he was able to do some sort of damage as well. He wasn't your typical, tank that can get a lot of like damage, but in the end it doesn't like deliver a lot of like damage or DPS. But if you spend some points for might, it's not really that bad. And of course for history, I went straight up Sentinel. Actually, I made a mistake at the beginning, and this was my mistake, because at the beginning I went with Punisher, hoping to find like a different tank, because as I told you, I really don't like Barik. But then I switched to Sentinel. I went down. I'm not even sure. Like I was able to finish this tree because of this mistake that I made. But let me tell you, it's really solid, and it's gonna be a good tank. So this is really my party. My main character, dual weapons, agility and finesse, Lantry, all preservation, the main healer of my party. Sirin, she's my bard, the tree of war, offensive songs. You may have to call songs because they're not really spells, but whatever. And Barik, main tank, all sentinels. Don't make my mistake. If you have like some points left when you're done with the sentinel tree, you may just like pick like some of these Punisher's skills, but I don't think it's mandatory. I may be wrong here though, because I didn't find any difficulties in playing this game at all. It was extremely easy, so maybe this mistake I made the difference. I don't know. This is something you guys may try out, and you can find out if my mistake was the key of my success or no. I don't really believe so. I don't even believe that was the reason. But yeah, go Sentinel. That's your tank. Just before I finish with this video, I just want to load the other one. This one was really one of the latest save, so we can have like a more complete view of my skills, of what I decided to do. Okay, so my main characters, of course, it's a mess here. I know, guys, I'm not the best. Whatever, I'm not very organized, but yeah. So as you can see here, I capped finesse. Actually, I wasn't able to go over 19. It didn't let me. Then I put like quickness. I don't remember. I don't think I capped this one, but it's pretty high up there, 17. Might, so I can have like some damage, and I got to 14 with vitality. So you can take a look at these numbers, and if you want to go with this party, this is how it should look towards the end of the game. And as you can see, I went all the way down to agility. I didn't pick the things that I really didn't like, so I went straight up to the two weapons side of the agility tree, which is on the left side. And then I went for some range, because I got a very good bow, and I wanted to actually use some range attacks. So when I got the last skill, which is pretty cool, and you'll see, I just put like some points in the range as well. Not that much, just 3 points. But yeah, this is how I look my tree for my main character, the agility tree, by the end of the game. Now for Lantry, my main healer, you can see I have the vitality at 18, and I actually capped weights at 21, and I put like some resolve that can help me with lore, because he was my main character for lore. And of course, I went straight for preservation, get to the last skill, which is pretty cool, and then I put 4 points in Sage, just because I wanted to go up with Lore Master, with the Lore Master skill. So this is how my main healer looked towards the end of the game. Sirin, again, my favorite character. I went to 19 with Resolve. The reason why I did this is because I wanted to give her some lore, I think. I don't know why I went. Maybe because I want to, like, yeah. This may be something that I have to check. Because, I don't know, but I definitely went to 17 with Wits. That gives, like, the performance, which is, like, a pretty good skill for her. I gave her, like, some vitality because she was going down pretty fast. And overall, like, this is how it looked at the end of my game. And as I told you, I went full war. And these are all the songs that I got by the end of the game, which is pretty cool. Last one, my tank. As usual, you really can't replace the main armor, but I got a pretty cool weapons here that you can definitely use. But with my tank, again, I went with vitality. I give him like 16. As you can see, like, the points are really spread out with him. I didn't go like full for just one, you know. I give 70 might, as I told you. I realized it was doing some damage, so not your typical tank, and it worked pretty well. I went 15 finesse, so I got like parry, and athletics, and that's it. Dodge was pretty good anyway, so yes, this is so this is my final party. Again, this was a mix of luck and I would say inexperience with this game, but it ended up a very good like party. So you definitely may wanna check that. You may wanna try this mix because it worked extremely well for me. I was able. I don't want to spoil anything because maybe you didn't finish the game, but let me tell you, playing on hard, I didn't have any difficulty to finish the game, and I never. Probably I died once. I am not kidding. Like, died. All the party members like died probably once in the entire game. I'm just gonna tell you this. It's not a spoiler, but towards the end of the game, you have like 3/4 fights versus very strong opponents, and it was really easy. Yeah, I have to say it was easy. It's not. I don't want to say it was like, yeah, okay, I did good. No, it was easy. Is this an issue with the game? It may be. They definitely need to tweak something, and they probably will. But yeah, okay. Too many minutes. Like, we're already like 20 minutes in. So thank you very much for watching. Again, this is just my personal opinion. This is my party. It doesn't want to be the best party that you can have. It's just like one party that really worked great for me. So thank you for watching. Please, if you like my video, you can subscribe to my channel. Again, I don't post a lot, I don't update a lot of like videos. I may do more in the future. I'm mostly like a streamer on Twitch, but hey, you're free to like and to comment if you want to. So thank you very much and have a good day.